Well, for those of us just joining us now, welcome.
This is the Thanksgiving episode of Trailing Off. I'm Jacob Parker, and this is what?
Is your mic on?
Wouldn't that be so funny if it wasn't?
And I'm Bobby Brenner.
Welcome to the Thanksgiving episode of Trailing Off. My mic wasn't on. This is Bobby. I'm Jacob Parker, and that's Bobby Brenner.
Yes.
It's Thanksgiving. We have a meal. Let's get into it. Nothing important will be talked about as always.
So, Jacob,
Yeah.
what are your thoughts?
So are you
on-
not doing the pilgrim bit?
So, Jacob,
I'm sorry.
I have come from a land of
You know what?
pilgrim stock.
They just talked like normal people.
No, because it was a different time back then. Why don't you explain what happened during that first Thanksgiving, and I will be here to fact check.
I already don't like this bit you're doing. So in the 1700s, back in the day,
I will correct you right there. We did not call it back in the day. We called it the day because we lived in the present. And it was a present. The food, the harvest, the new land, it was all a gift given to us by the Lord. And he thanked us. And we thanked him. And that is why we have this here Thanksgiving. You may continue.
in the day, 1700s. Let me set the scene. 1700s, England, Protestant. Religious persecution is high. A group of people, the promised people, chosen by God, depart on 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. As we all know, the names of the ships are relevant. Nina, obviously, Nina Ero, famous actor, works in Scorsese. Pinta, actually a mistranslation, supposed to be Pinto, for pinto beans, because the captain liked pinto beans so much he named the ship after it. Santa Maria, obviously Saint Maria, patron saint of, you take this one.
Boats.
Of boats.
She was the patron saint of boats.
Yeah.
Although it is a common misconception
What is?
that she wasn't the patron saint of boats.
What do people think she was?
Dogs mostly.
Okay. I thought that was Saint Bernard. Ooh, that came at ya. Yo, get the 3D glasses on. It's coming at you live. Anyways, 3 boats full of Protestants ready to either get to new land or die trying. And they went on a voyage, 12 weeks at sea, or something like that. And they got to a new land. But when they got there were people there, but they weren't like other Englishmen. They had weird ideas. They lived in a very nomadic lifestyle, some of them. And the Pilgrims got there and they said, we weren't here first, we weren't here second, we weren't here third, but we're here now and we're going to kick you out. And then the winter came and suddenly they needed help. The very people they were trying to push out, here we go.
I'll have you know, we didn't need help, okay? We were doing fine on our own. But we decided to help out the other less civilized natives because they were in need of our help. You may continue. Just setting straight a common misconception.
They helped the natives by getting help from the natives, of course.
They needed someone to interact with because they were in their small little culture bubble, and they needed experience from the outside world, and we gave them that. And also we took a lot from them, but they weren't deserving of that because the Lord deemed it so.
So the Native Americans showed them the value of corn and other ways to live off the land. And through that, they had the first Thanksgiving in the spring, a bountiful harvest. Actually, it was in the fall because you sow your seeds in the spring.
I will say, the second Thanksgiving was much better than the first. That's the one they don't talk about.
And we go to the next bit.
Yep. Speaking of which,
food.
I thank you for bringing me here through time to celebrate this Thanksgiving with you. As you provide this fine cuisine, you have harvested yourself from the land, as is tradition of our people.
Just like the Pilgrims. Mm-hmm. I went to great lengths to hunt down this buffalo and make this burger. And kill that chicken. And harvest these russet potatoes.
And in thanks of inviting me here, I bring to you a gift that I have brought through time.
Oh my God, it's a rock. What is that, sandstone?
That is the famed Plymouth Rock. As told in the tales. It was when our people first stepped upon this rock.
Yeah.
That is when our history became what it is today.
Man, people must have been a lot smaller back then.
Well, the camera adds 10 pounds.
It's like a 2-pound rock then? Have you seen the actual Plymouth Rock?
No.
It's pretty close to this now. It is so tiny.
No, I think I have seen
It's like
picture.
a huge encampment with like a little tiny rock in it. Like, wow, that is the Rock of Legend where they landed in Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm. Not an island, by the way.
Rhode Island?
They said it was going to be an island. We were going to land on an island. It was not an island.
They said India.
Well, that was another guy.
Christopher Columbus. Oh, yeah, you guys weren't together.
No. He got there first.
He did.
He called dibs. Would you like me? Yes. I think now is a good time to address the things that we are thankful for. We are obviously thankful for the friends and the food and the family and our faith and a bunch of other words that probably begin with F.
Fried chicken.
Absolutely. But it is important to focus on these smaller things, the minuscule things that we might take for granted in our day-to-day. So would you like me to begin going through the list of the small things that I am thankful for?
Yeah, let's rattle some of these off. Yeah, bust out your Pilgrim computer there. Ye old Macintosh.
I like that. Jacob, and I can't keep doing this.
Yeah, can you?
I'm gonna.
Are you done with the bit?
I'm done with the bit.
Okay, thank God.
I keep doing this. I already talk with my hands, but this is too much.
You know, in editing, like a windmill. Hey, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
This hat is also too small for my head. I think people had smaller heads back then.
You probably did.
That's how they were able to fit on the rock.
They're small. Small people with small heads. Did you get this in the parking lot?
Got it next to the campus center. Like, between the campus center and the bridge. That little trail.
Oh my god. That's funny.
I mean, I got it right from the coast of Rhode Island.
Did they land in Rhode Island? I thought it was Maryland.
I think it was Massachusetts.
Oh man, wait. Is Maryland a state?
Yeah.
There's too many M states. There's Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan,
Montana.
Montana.
Mexico, new.
What other M name states are there? Maryland, Massachusetts, Montana. What? Missouri, Mississippi. I had a divine moment. An angel came down to me with a flaming sword in hand, and he gave me a divine.
The Lord, is that you? We have done what you asked. We have found the new lands.
And a llama. Woo! Llama.
You know when you go to like a bakery,
Yeah.
and they have the different cakes and stuff,
Yeah.
and they have the little individual, like they have the big cakes, but they also have the individual slices of cake,
Yeah.
and they have the pieces of carrot cake.
Yeah.
I am thankful for the little icing carrot cake, the little icing carrots that they put on top of the slices of carrot cake.
So you know it's a carrot cake.
Yeah.
Do you like carrot cake?
Eh,
Like 1 to 10, how good is it?
7. It is the sweetest of the Lord's vegetables.
Is it?
It is. Well, it's
Is
one of,
that factual?
It's one of them.
What's the sweetest?
It is one of the sweetest of the Lord's vegetables.
What's the sweetest vegetable?
I don't know. I'm sure like yams are up there.
Oh, yams.
Corn is probably up there as
Corn's
well.
good.
But I think
As a
'cause-
pilgrim, I'm sure you love
yes,
corn.
Yes. I
Gobble
love
that down.
Yes. Mr. J. Cobb of Corn. Parker.
You know, we could have gone through the episode without you bringing that up. Shut up.
I don't know. I remember when I used to have guinea pigs. They
Eat corn.
They weren't. Yes, they loved they used to eat the whole corn. Like you give them with the husk, and they would eat through the husk, and then they would eat the kernels, and then they would eat the actual cob
Guinea
itself.
pigs are scary.
But they really liked carrots because of how sweet they were. But you weren't supposed to give them too many of them because it was bad for them because of how sweet it was.
Oh, it's
how
like
much sugar
rabbits.
it is. Yeah.
Are they a high sugar thing? Well, you just said it like you knew.
Well, you're just not you're carrots have high sugar compared to other vegetables, so you're just not supposed to have.
You know, old
many
sugar
of
is called maize. Old corn.
Old corn.
You just nodded like I said it right, dude. Come.
Old corn.
Old corn was called maize.
You know, my 7th daughter was named Maze. Actually, she was named Maisel. Actually, she was named Tiberthia. Actually, I don't know what her name was. I did not have 7 daughters. I had 15. There are too many to keep track.
How many lived?
About 3.
Nice. That's a 1-to-5 ratio. Yeah.
There was not much to do in those days. What are you thankful for, Jake?
I am thankful for drivers that don't use their turn signal when they turn. Especially if they put their turn signal on as they're turning. Because it's like, what? Do you also take, as you're going to the bathroom, do you start pulling your pants down, you idiot? Why, you're already turning. You don't need the signal anymore, you dummy. I'm thankful for that.
I don't know what this turn. I don't know what this turn signal you speak of. We did not have turn signals on the Mayflower.
Yeah, you did. You had the flag people. Ha! I know more about maritime travel than you.
Merry time.
Maritime.
It is all a merry time in the New World.
Clinkies.
You know what else I am thankful for?
What?
Crab rangoons.
You told me that crab ran with goons?
Such a stupid bit.
You laughed, though.
Also, escalators. Really thankful for escalators.
What about them?
Just love them. Just like...
Take your life to new heights?
Yes. I wish we had those, dude.
On the Mayflower?
Mayflower.
What boat did you arrive on?
It's like one of the other ones.
Okay.
Everyone talks about the first 4 boats. There was
There were only 3 boats.
Well, then there was the Mayflower, and then the other 3, and then,
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh, I forgot. I'm so
then,
used to the Rage Against the Machine
we're,
song.
we were like on the
Eighth.
7th boat.
Oh, so
8th
you
boat,
weren't a first wave
yeah.
pilgrim. You were like,
Yeah, no, we got there and everything was already set up. We were already 3 Thanksgivings deep.
wow. Lot of dead natives, huh?
Natives? What natives?
What are you talking about? They're never there. They didn't exist. They were moving west when we got there.
On their own accord, of course.
Like Jesus. Actually, no, sorry. He does not arrive of his own accord.
Okay.
That was a biblical reference.
The perforated tab when you open an Amazon package.
What's the perforated tab?
You know the little dots, and it's like already cut in a little bit.
Yeah.
So you don't have to like rip open the plastic like a heathen. You can actually just like, and it just rips
Clean.
nice and clean.
Clean. Whoa. Yeah, that's pretty
And
good.
it's that I'm thankful for those.
You know what I'm thankful for?
What?
Ghostly apparitions above my bed at night. Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah, the battles don't stop for sleep. It never stops. Well, what are you thankful for?
Spoons. I am so thankful for spoons. Imagine if we did not have spoons. Imagine trying to eat your cereal with a fork.
Or your hand. What? That would also suck.
I suppose, but you know. Or you could drink it.
I feel like you're becoming less and less thankful for spoons.
I take that back. I am no longer thankful for spoons. We don't need spoons.
Get rid of the spoons. What about forks and knives?
No more spoons.
No knives?
Knives are nice.
What do you like, Dash from The Incredibles? Biting the steak? Smaller bites, Dash. Smaller bites.
Okay. So you know what I'm thankful for? I am thankful for when you go to the movies, right? And you go to the movie's over, right? The credits roll. But they leave the lights off because there's a post-credit scene, you know?
Yeah.
Because if the lights come on when the credits come on, okay, then the movie's over.
Yeah.
They're trying to get me out of there.
Yeah.
But then you're sitting in the credits and the lights are still low, you know, you got to stay to wait to see.
You gotta
what
wait.
happens.
You know there's something
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah, I like that. That's what I'm thankful for.
I
I'm
just
thankful
leave.
for the dude who does that.
You know what I do? I
What?
say, oh, great, credits are up. I'm out. I go to Google, movie end credit scene. Look it up. Saw the Marvels on Sunday. Guess what? I just Googled. Actually, I didn't even Google it. I didn't care. Yeah. How's that hat feel?
It is literally just sitting on top of my
I
head
can
now. It does not. It turns every time I like turn. It is an awful hat. I don't know how they did this. They probably actually no. I do know how they did this. Right? They probably fitted to them during the times. You know, like typically you would have a hat maker who would make all of your hats, which I think is a fantastic idea. That these people, my people, were starving, winter to winter. And yet they still had the effort and the time to make all of these little frilly cuffs and collars and hats.
You know, I mean, hats are important to survival. Considering you lose most of your heat through your head, having a hat actually...
Not this kind of hat.
Yeah, it's like a perfect insulator.
It doesn't cover the back of my head.
It's like a chimney.
It's barely there.
That's because your head's weird size. When you become Protestant, they make sure one of the requirements is your head can fit a pilgrim hat.
Oh yeah, they.
they get a little like O-ring and they're like, you don't fit.
Yeah,
You're not Protestant.
You're Catholic.
You'll be Presbyterian and you'll like it. Go back to the Roman Catholic Church, you goober. Yeah.
And such the Catholic Church was born.
What? Wasn't the Catholic Church first? I forget. Dude, hey. Martin Luther King would hate me right now. Not Martin Luther King Jr., Martin Luther King, who was a famous...
It was just Martin Luther.
Oh, was it just Martin
It was
Luther?
just Martin Luther.
Man, Martin Luther and Martin Luther King would hate me right now because I got their name messed up. Anyways, yeah, Martin Luther was actually a famous, I forget.
You ever see his haircut?
No, what it looked
It
like.
was a sick haircut. He had the bald top and he had the ring around the sides.
Call it,
like that
they
traditional
call it like the
monk style.
monk frock or something.
Yeah. He had like just a ring just all the way around.
You know why they did that?
No.
They believed by having the top of your hair.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's just such a weird picture.
Yeah.
That guy's a big forehead. No, they did
he's
that
praying.
because they believed by having like the top of your head cut off, it was like God could like get his messages to you easier or something like that. True story.
Just blinded by all of the.
No, it's like a satellite dish.
Yeah.
It's like getting rid of the trees so you get a good signal. So if you actually had like a full head of hair, they were like, God can't talk to this guy. Put a helmet on. Yeah.
You know what I'm thankful for?
What do you think before?
You know when you get a thing of raw cookie dough, right?
Yeah.
And there's the warning that's on the top and the side that says warning.
I love when you slip in and out between the accent. Keep it
Do
going.
not eat this raw cookie dough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Thou not eateth this raweth cookie dough.
That's actually Bobby 13.8. Or sorry, who makes cookie dough? That's actually Chips Ahoy 213. Anyways.
But you know how they have like the warning, do
Yeah.
not eat the raw cookie dough.
Yeah.
I am thankful for that warning.
Yeah.
I do not listen to the warning. I do not heed the warning giveth by the cookie man, but I am thankful for it nonetheless.
Yeah. Get out of here, Pillsbury. Yeah.
And then I get a proclamation from the Lord, and I have to share it to the people around me.
Do you think that's why they wore the pilgrim hat? Because it's like a funnel. Like God's word comes in
Yes.
the top.
Oh yeah, and it's filtered through. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a satellite.
Like the time that he told us that all of those people were witches.
Salem.
Yes, I was alive for that as well. Actually, no, I only have two. I have a couple things. One, the 5-second rule.
Okay.
I think it is so nice of the bacteria and the germs that they wait for me they give me a good 5 seconds to pick up my food off of the ground before they start getting on the food. You know?
Yeah.
I just imagine that one bacteria who is like, he sees the burger fall onto the ground. And all the other ones are like, food. But the one guy, the one 5-second rule
Keeper.
the keeper of the 5-second rule, he goes, wait. We must wait. Okay, now we can go.
You know, my dad actually brokered that deal with bacteria. He negotiated that. We were going for 10 seconds. They wanted 3 seconds. We came on 5.
Oh, wow.
My dad, John Bacteria.
That is insane.
Yeah, he actually got that.
You owe him my thanks.
I have saved so many meals. The ants did not agree to that, though. They say, forget it. The second that hits the floor. You know what the rule is? You have until we get there. That's your time.
I'm also thankful for social media algorithms.
Yeah, I want to break that down.
I love the ability, back in my day, we did not have such a thing as an algorithm. If you were interested in a topic, you had to search for the right book and scour through that book to find information on that topic. But now I could go on this majestic ye old Macintosh
Yeah.
and open the tube of you and it will show me the exact video that I want to play. And if I watch that video and I like that video, guess what? It'll show me more videos just like that video. And I will end in a never-ending scroll of amusement.
Yeah. You watch one SNL clip, you're locked in. You're only getting SNL. It is insane.
Absolutely.
Or The Office.
Or The Office.
What'd they call that back in the day? The
Back in my day, we did not have offices. The only work that was done was on the fields and in the church.
The meeting hall. Yeah, they called that the
You-
church.
It was not the office. It was the old parish.
You. Okay. All right. What was that?
That was not the office theme. I'm trying.
It's like doo-doo-doo. You're not even close. It's like doo-doo-doo, 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 or something like that. Are you pulling up the Office theme? Also, why'd you like bust out a sitar for that?
I don't know what kind of instruments. We played the lute, right? That was no.
Yeah.
It was yeah.
Yeah, lute.
Yeah. Played.
You know what a lyre is? Lyre.
Yes.
What is it?
No. It's an instrument. It's Is that also one of the stringed ones?
It's the little harp.
Okay.
It's like the omega symbol.
Oh yeah. It's the one that the angels
Yes.
have when
Cherubs.
they come down. That's the
Yes.
cherub.
You know,
How dare you speak ill of my religion?
my name. You know Beauty and the Beast?
What?
You know Beauty and the Beast, the movie?
Yes.
You know how like all this stuff comes alive?
Yes.
This joke's gonna suck so hard. What does Belle say when she's talking to a dishonest musical instrument? You're a liar. Lyre. Anyways. What are you pulling up?
I wanted to see if I can get The Office played on a lute, but it's not here.
You can't find the Office theme?
I can find The Office thing, but it doesn't have. I wanted it to be played on a lute.
Why would somebody have played that on a lute?
I don't know. That's something that I would do. If I could play the lute, that's all I would do.
Oh,
is
well-
just play a bunch of different covers for people to use in circumstances like this.
Pomp and circumstance.
Yes.
House pump?
Back in my day, they did not have pomp or circumstance.
What they have? You either get pomp or you get circumstances. Not getting both.
You had significance or sacrilege.
What? That's like Deal or No Deal, but for the old people. Deal or No Deal. Significant or sacrifice? Or sacrilege, whatever.
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Savior or sacrifice?
Speaking.
Picking a wife. Savior or sacrifice?
That's all I have for being thankful.
Okay. You want to move on? Put a wipe here. Wipe come in here.
Can I take the hat off?
Yeah, if you want to. I'm keeping mine on.
I'm taking the hat off. The hat is
Yeah, ruffle your hair a bit.
yeah, give me a second.
Good game, sport.
Oh yeah, they got
You
a.
tried hard out there. You got your
back
butt
in it.
kicked, but you were definitely on the field. Well, you weren't. The coach benched you, but you tried. So you didn't really try. You didn't have the opportunity to even play.
I went from being like I look like a composer now.
Yeah.
From like the when was Beethoven around?
18th,
Yeah, somewhere around there.
1800s.
Yeah.
Like not the Renaissance. After the Renaissance. Okay.
It wasn't even a bit.
You kind of made it a bit.
I was just putting the hat down.
Burger King closing a lot of restaurants recently, huh? Like 400.
Do we know why?
Probably financial. Why else would they close 400 restaurants?
I don't know.
What other reason could there be besides it just going under? Exactly. So
Maybe they realize that.
the Burger King sucks and they're getting rid of the restaurants.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Burger King.
Do you like Burger King? Scale it. Like, give me your rate. What's your top fast food? Number one.
I would say Burger King is just below McDonald's.
That doesn't help when I have no other reference of where that is in the top 10.
I would say they're both like right in the middle.
What's number one restaurant for you? Fast food.
Fast food?
Yeah, number one.
Uh,
Numero uno.
Probably Wendy's. I like their burgers.
What burger do you get? You get the square patty?
Yeah.
They still do the square patty?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where's the beef?
I'm the beef.
I thought you were a chicken. Oh, it's a turkey. Sorry.
What? Yeah, it's a turkey.
It's a turkey. Sorry. Let's just redo that bit.
All right, see that bit. You said, "Where's the beef?"
Where's the beef?
I'm the beef.
I thought you were a turkey.
I am. What was that?
I learned that from the natives.
I don't make me. I don't even. I think we were on a close up of me when you did it the first time.
On the second.
We're keeping them both in. Yeah, Burger King's bottom of the boat for me, which is why I ate it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You know what's good at Burger King? Chicken fries.
Their chicken overall I like.
Yeah, the right McDonald's.
Not as good as like an actual chicken like restaurant.
Oh yeah.
But
name
like,
an actual chicken restaurant.
like Chick-fil-A.
Oh okay, yeah.
Or like Crown Fried, I guess.
Oh.
Or yeah. Oh, that I haven't touched.
Yo, you know what's messed up about McDonald's? They're getting rid of the self-serve sodas.
They are.
That's insane.
Why are they doing that?
Because they want more customer interaction, I guess, like customer to worker interaction. Which, as a person that works in a sort of customer service-esque job that involves talking to people, I hate that. As a customer, I don't like that. As a worker, I really don't like that.
That was actually one of the things that I thought about putting on my list of thankfulness things that I am full for.
Get that one more out there.
I am.
Try that. Let's redo that line.
That was actually one of the things that was on my list of things that I was thankful for, is places where you can order food ahead of time.
Yeah.
And then I can just go and pick it up.
Doesn't like every place do that?
Yeah.
Ooh, I think
For the most part.
I think if you just call and ask, they'll be like,
See, I don't like calling. So like I like going on the app and ordering it. Because then if I'm calling, then I'm like, hello, hi, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry. We don't use phones like this anymore.
what do you have the...
We need, oh yeah, no,
No, that's a rotary phone. No, I'm saying the phone where it is the thing in the ear, the receiver and the transmitter are separated. Hello, operator. Connect me to McDonald's. Plugging you in now.
Connect me to ye olds.
McDonald's.
But I like the fact that I don't even have to interact with anyone at all. I don't have to call. I could just go on the app or go on the website and I can just tap what I want and it'll say like, okay, your order will be done in like 13 minutes. Okay, cool.
What would you pick it up?
What?
When you get to pick up the food.
What do you mean?
You're ordering ahead to pick it up.
Yeah, and then I just pick it up.
Yeah, but don't you talk to somebody during that?
Not really. I just have to say my name and it's like, oh, okay.
Wow, you don't know how to talk to me. You don't say hi.
I'm like, hi. They're like.
Is this a live reaction? Is this actually how they sound? They go.
They're like, because I'm probably the first person who has said hi to them all day, so they're flabbergasted.
That's true.
And they're like, "What are you doing here? Let's skip the pleasantries. You ordered your food. You."
Yeah. What do they talk? They talk like that to you? Holy moly! You going some up place? Up. You going?
Yep.
Dibbity. That's all, folks. You're going to some up class faces, huh?
See, I just like to. That's why I like to. What's the other place?
DoorDash?
Nope.
Uber Eats.
I'm not bad, but then I have to pay for it. Like them going to get I don't like interacting with people, but I also do not like paying for extra services.
Wow.
So I will go out of my way to not interact with people, but not to the point where I have to pay other people to interact with people for me. You know? Like I will not pay DoorDash or Grubhub or whatever for them to go get the food for me.
Do they upcharge for placing a pickup order on that? Because you can do pickup on DoorDash.
I don't know.
Do they upcharge for that?
I never used it.
Yeah, they might.
But I just like going on and then Sheets is another one. I could just
Sheets. You know,
order them, and then they have the bag right there, and I don't have to interact with anyone. So sometimes sometimes I say hi and they look at me with a weird look, like, "Why are you talking to us?
Don't talk to me.
Just don't talk to me. Like this is not part of the deal."
My favorite fast food. What is my favorite fast food place? Probably Arby's. Dude, people give Arby's a lot of beef because they have it. Obviously, they have. Oh, sorry, they have the meats.
They have the meats.
They have the meats. They have all the
But
meats.
mostly beef.
They're taking all the beef.
Yeah.
They are holding all the beef.
That's why there's none at Wendy's.
They're stockpiling beef.
That's why Wendy's is like, "Where's the beef?"
Where's the Wendy's burger? What's that made out of?
Arby's.
Pork. What? What are they going?
Arby himself.
John Arby? I like Arby's. They have a chicken bacon Swiss sandwich. That's good.
I love that.
Yeah, dude, that one's good. I used to get the smokehouse brisket. That's like a brisket with like barbecue sauce and onion tanglers. That was good. But yeah, Arby's is like all the sandwiches. They're good. You know what's good at Arby's? They're mozzarella sticks. Those are banging. I got them bad like once though, and that was horrible. I think they were just like under the heat lamps for too long or something, or their freezer burned. I don't know. They're really good though. Milkshakes are good.
Okay.
I've never had a bad Arby's experience. I like Taco Bell too.
Taco Bell.
Get their
Bell is-
quesadillas.
Yeah.
Wow, they're really
Taco Bell is really kind of filling
a niche.
like they don't really like you think of Chick-fil-A versus like Popeyes maybe in terms of chicken.
Yeah.
You think of like Burger King, Wendy's, McDonald's.
Yeah.
But like Taco Bell, there's no real like mass market competition in terms
Yeah,
of
there's
like,
no national
taco.
competition.
Yeah.
Because like you have like Del Taco and stuff, but that's very West Coast.
Yeah, it's very regional.
Because it's like Texas has like Whataburger and stuff like that, and there's
Yeah.
like some In-N-Outs, and there's like Five Guys, but
Five Guys is.
Five Guys is too expensive.
I like Five Guys.
I'm not saying they're bad, but they're a lot of money. Yeah, there's a lot of like it's insane. I know some people from like the West Coast. They have so many different fast food places. They got like Del Taco and like what's that hibachi place called? Benihana's and stuff. And Del Taco. They just have a lot. They have a lot of fast food variety. It's actually insane.
They also have Del Taco.
Del Taco, yeah, they have a taco.
Mm,
That's
that
like
one, yeah.
I think it's like the only big I think actual like besides Taco Bell is Del Taco. I can't think of another place. Taco Bell is a chokehold on Mexican food in the East Coast. Besides just like actual like Mexican restaurants.
You know what was good from Taco Bell?
What?
The quesarito.
What is that like the?
They-
It's like the hexagon shaped thing.
No, that's like the crunch wrap.
Oh yeah, crunch wrap. What's the quesarito?
where they put the hard chip inside the soft.
that
wrap.
I never had it, but that looks banging.
The the quesarito is basically it's a burrito, right? But instead of just using one layer of tortilla around it,
God.
they make a quesadilla.
That's devilish.
So they get two
genius.
layers of the tortilla, put some cheese in between, make a
Yeah.
quesadilla out of that, and then they use the quesadilla to make
That's
your
insane.
burrito.
That is. There's some sick freaks working at
So
Taco Bell.
you just get
There's some
you just get the
monsters.
cheese throughout the whole
Holy
thing.
crap.
Yeah.
That is. That's like the Oreo or Pop Tart of fast food. Like Oreo has like the weirdest flavors. It's like broken glass Oreo. Like Taco Bell has little freaks working there.
Did
They're like,
you ever see those cookies and cream flavored Oreo?
no, why? What's wrong with
It's
them?
like just the cream is cookies and cream.
Oh, so is it
flavored.
like?
It's just like here's an Oreo flavored Oreo.
Are the cookie parts just Oreos crushed up?
it's just Oreo cookie.
Yeah.
And then I like cream with more Oreo pieces crushed in the cream.
I feel like-
and then Oreo cookie.
They were like, man, we have a lot of reject cookies. We should do something with these. And they were like, cookies and cream.
Wow, it's the Oreo tastes like Oreo.
Hey, it's poetry. It rhymes.
What's that thing from the Willy the
The snozberries taste like
the
snozberries.
Snozberries taste like snozberries.
Yeah.
Oreos taste like Oreos.
Yeah. Yeah, Taco Bell's freaky. Taco Bell at night, that's a vibe, though. That's like legit. Like fast food at night, that hits different. That's like advanced eating.
So that's why I like Sheets.
Yeah, sheets
Just
is
because
good.
it's like Yeah, they have their biggest rush at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, they do. That's where it hits.
You go in there, you're waiting at least a half hour.
It's like
for your
lunchtime and like 1.
Uh-huh.
I had a friend that worked at Sheets for a long time. Those like the big time. Like nighttime, they're banging.
Food. They also have the quesarito at Cheats.
They have a quesarito at Sheets.
do.
Are they
pretty
collabing with
good.
Taco Bell?
It's pretty good. You get a little bit. You pay the extra 50 cents for the the guacamole in there.
Okay. Dude, you know what I get? You know Moe's, that place? You know what I get? I get a burrito with ground beef, rice, guacamole, and beans. And cheese. That's pretty good. That's pretty banging.
I forget about Moe's.
Yeah, they're like a smaller place. I guess that's Southwestern.
Yeah, that's more they're more in competition with like Chipotle.
They're quite literally a Southwestern grill.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Moe's is good though. Are they international? Or are they just... That was a big bite. Good job. Are they international or are they like...
I don't know.
This has been the Thanksgiving episode of Trailing Off. Thank you for coming. Have a fun Thanksgiving if this episode's out in that time. It should be. If not, you won't see this till next year. Have a good time. See you next time.